What's up, guys? Welcome back to another training video with Miss Oaklee. I know it's been a while since I put out the last video, but I don't work her super heavily, so that. But we're back with another episode today. This one really isn't too exciting. I'm kind of just going to fill you in on what I've been doing with her since getting her haltering really solid. She halters really, really well now. It usually only takes me a couple tries and I can just pop the halter right on. So Oaklee has already been taught how to lead and how to tie, so really those are just skills that we are refreshing and kind of upkeeping. So since I got her really solid in haltering, I've kind of just been taking things easy with her and just taking her for walks around the yard and letting her graze because she hasn't been getting grass in her diet. So we've kind of just been letting her graze, walk around the yard. I tie her up to a post for 15-20 minutes at a time and just let her practice standing there. Usually there's grass around her, so she usually just munches on grass while she stands there. But brushing her off while she's been standing tied, I've done this a couple times, and I actually today when I worked with her went back to the basics because she's been doing really good standing tied. She has no issues standing tied. She doesn't pull. She doesn't, she's kind of squirmish right now because obviously she hasn't built up any patience. But other than that, she stands at the post fine. She doesn't fight it or anything like that. However, the last couple times I have gotten her out to tie her up, I've just been brushing her off, getting her used to me being around like her whole body again because that's kind of something we got away from. And today I did something a little bit different because, well, I don't want to say yesterday. When was it? A few days ago I worked with her and did this. And I didn't film it because I was just getting her out to brush her off and stuff, nothing really exciting. But I actually wish I would have because I've noticed that when I tie her up to a post to brush her off, she is more focused on all of the grass around her, so she doesn't really pay attention to me. And the other day when I did it, she was super reactive, and I think part of that was just because she wasn't paying attention. And like I said, I kind of got away from kind of putting my hands all over her body because we were trying to teach her how to halter. So that was my cat. Thank you, Tic Tac. You can get out now. So she hasn't really been used to me touching her all over lately. So I was brushing her off. She wasn't paying attention. She was eating. She was munching. She was trying to get what was over the fence, and I'm trying to brush her. And she's not really loving it. She's kind of moving around, trying to get away from me like I'm annoying her. And really, it was her legs for the most part. Like, she's not very good with having her legs touched. So I was just brushing her legs off, trying to get her used to me being around her legs again. And I'm at her back legs, brushing her, and she actually kicks out at me. Like, not aggressively or, like, hard and fast, but just, like, and it wasn't a fly kick. Like, she kicked out at me. So I literally did, like, the lightest possible thing. I literally went, like that on her leg with the brush. Like, I just did one of those, and she freaked out, you guys. She ripped back to the end of her rope, freaked out, like I was about to eat her alive. So she really freaked out at that. She also started freaking out when I would pat her. So normally I just scratch her, but I actually patted her on the neck, and she tore away from me. And so we actually went back to a little bit more clicker training exercises. So I just took a handful of grass and would pat her on the neck, and if she stood there, I would click and give her some grass. So I wish I would have videotaped that, but I didn't. So today when I worked with her, I actually went back to some more of the basic things that we did way back when I got her, which was brushing her in her pen. So I did not have her tied out, just in her pen where she normally lives. I would brush her. If she let me brush her, I would click and give her pellets. So we did that again today, and she did really, really good. I brushed her legs, and I also brushed her spine. I don't know why she's been really weird about me touching her spine. So I brushed there, I brushed her legs, and went back to doing the clicker exercises with her, and that helped her a lot. she was able to relax more, pay attention to where I was at. And so I think we're going to go back to doing a lot more of that. And then once she's really solid and really comfortable with me brushing her all over, we'll go back to tying her up and me brushing her. So really, it was kind of one of those things. I was told that Oaklee was abused way before I got her. The girl that I got her from told me that. And I've never really gotten that impression that she was abused, because she's not skittish. She doesn't mind being around me. She'll come right up to me in the pen. And she doesn't give me abused horse vibes. But after the last time I worked with her and how reactive and how she freaked out just by me patting her, kind of makes me wonder. But then again, that could just be her reaction because she's not used to being touched. So I don't know. We'll kind of see how things progress from here. But overall, she's still doing a really good job. I need to be better about working her multiple times a week. I have been working her like at least a couple times a week. And I say working lightly because obviously she's not working, but spending time with her, because that's really the biggest thing she needs before we can start like groundwork or anything, is she needs to be 100% comfortable with me all over her body in any situation that we're in. And yeah, so hope you guys are enjoying the training videos. I know like they get pretty tedious after a while, but that's all part of the process. And once Oaklee turns into an amazing versatile horse that I take all over, we'll be able to go and look back at these videos and be like, wow, she was completely different. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.